Deep in the heart of Ponyville, new horrors take shape every night. Horrors people like you create. In the last few weeks, we have delved into 3 different My Little Pony horror infection AUs, and I've had a fantastic time uncovering the rot that dwells below with you. Each story that we've covered so far has featured gorgeous art, terrifying concepts, and of course, the ever-present threat of something even worse being just around the corner. Welcome back, my friends, my enemies, and those who are simply neutral. By tonight, your disgusting neutrality will be challenged, and you will need to pick a side. It's New Year now. Isn't that crazy? A whole year has passed me by, and what did I do? In 2025, the Daniel Profeta channel, this channel you're watching right now, uploaded 52 videos. 1 calendar year. Crazy. My goal for this year is to upload 1 trillion videos. I enjoy setting unattainable goals so I can feel bad about myself. This year, toxic positivity is out and wholesome negativity is in. Yay! The main way that I've been finding more series like these have been either from my lovely partner Bella, who is currently editing this video, and her showing them to me, or I stumble across something cool on TikTok or Instagram. Speaking of which, you should follow me on TikTok and Instagram if you want. Or it's something that you, cool gay people in my phone, have recommended to me. So keep the recommendations coming. They're much appreciated. Created by TikTok user Zephyr Sprout, this is The Veil, and we are going to pierce that veil. And in a normal video, I would make a reference to the lyrics of a Pierce the Veil song here. Unfortunately, none come to mind because I didn't really listen to them growing up, so we're just gonna roll with it. I'm excited, so join me as we discover what horrors lie beneath the shadows of Ponyville this time. Let us begin reading. First, we have a PNG of Twilight. Very classy. Veil AU Part 1, welcome to the AU. And then we've also got the word redesign in there, which leads me to believe that maybe there was an older version of this and it's been redone. But this current version is very long, so I'm assuming that this current version is the correct one. And a lot of the pages go between being either comics or being lore pages. So we begin with some cool lore stuff and just kind of setting up the characters and showing you some of their redesigns. First, we have Princess Twilight Sparkle, the element of magic and the princess of friendship, as we all know, has been an alicorn for 2 years, and the magic has started to change her. Bands of galaxies, has galaxies in her fur, and her eyes are veiled. Double wings equal a symbol of power. Her cutie mark has morphed and shifted into something different. She fears Celestia, cares deeply for Equestria, and represents the concept of space. And this is the first indication that we have right at the beginning of an idea that this Infection AU has that none of the others have had, which is that each of the main 6 are like a concept of something. And not just the main 6. They have a bunch of different characters that are like a thing personified, which I think is interesting. You know, it's unique. Then a comic begins where we see, I believe it's supposed to be Celestia towering over Twilight. Are you ready to accept your place beside us, Twilight? Yes, Princess. To join in our royalty and responsibility, and replace us someday. Wait, what? Twilight, do you know why I wear this veil? Don't worry, this is not a test, my star pupil. Well, the veil, according to history, is a symbol of dependency. It shows how the royals are dependent on their subjects and vice versa. It's meant to present equality no matter the amount of power one holds, which is why ultimately they mean more than any crown. Who wants to bet that's not accurate here? Yes, that is correct. According to history, you stupid idiot. But that is not the real reason. Dun dun dun! Who could have seen this coming? What? I just actually'd at you for 20 minutes. You mean the history books that you had me read were telling me lies? It is because the eyes are windows to the soul, Twilight. All who look upon me will see. That's genuinely disquieting. I like that. I see infinity in you, Twilight Sparkle. Look upon my true form and ascend. And then we see a glimpse of Celestia in Twilight's eyes as she says the curse that she normally says, which is "Sweet Celestia," which is supposed to kind of be like goddamn, which is hilarious because Celestia is literally standing right in front of her. Then on the next slide we see Celestia kind of looks like one of those biblically accurate angels. Understand our power, my star, and awake. Welcome to eternity, Princess Twilight Sparkle. Then we are met with some cryptic words. Truest form of infinity, that which fills the void, the embodiment of space. So it seems that looking in their eyes grants them a sort of power, depending on who it is that is looking into the eyes. I really like the sort of cosmic horror vibes of this one. And also there haven't really been, there isn't that much horror just yet. The designs are kind of spooky, but it does get worse as we continue. That looking in the eyes will inflict madness upon you as well, depending on who you are. Before we continue really quickly, I would love to encourage you to go and follow Zephyr Sprout on TikTok because they're super cool. And this is a really cool series and it's quite long and they did a really good job on it. So you should support the artist as always. We support artists here, guys. Veil AU Part 2. This time, we have a PNG of Rainbow Dash. If I've learned anything from the first set of slides, this time we're going to see Rainbow Dash's origin story. Holy shit, the design is so cool. Rainbow Dash, the fastest Pegasus alive, the element of loyalty, has been transformed for a week. All emotion has been burned away by Twilight. So it seems like Twilight has infected her friends. Increased agility, built for speed and maneuverability. Where are her hind legs? Can still see using the eyes on the tips of the wings. Increased hearing. No one ever sees her eyes. I like how her veil is like wings in front of her eyes. That's really cool. Fears all princesses. Can't stand being still for too long, and is the concept of velocity. Also to the side we see that it's a half concept or a lesser concept. Applejack stands, looking kind of suspicious. From this angle, from this like exactly front facing angle, it looks like those are just that she only has like 2 legs and no arms, and that's just her like standing. I don't know why, but it's really, really funny to me. Like, what the hell is that? Ever since the coronation, Twilight's been acting weird. I've tried to talk to the others about it, but they say I'm paranoid. I know though. Twilight is lying. Also, she has a blindfold now and looks totally different. Something's up. I've also seen her walking into the woods beside my orchard every night. I love Applejack's design in this picture where her eyes are like popping out of her skull. I'm gonna find out whatever Twilight's been doing tonight. Friends don't lie to friends. Where in tarnation is she going? Oh, thanks Celestia, she stopped. She's taking her veil off. I thought that wasn't allowed. That's not Twilight, sweet Celestia. Suddenly someone screams, Applejack! And comes swooping in to save her at the last second. Applejack, wake up, we've gotta go. Rainbow Dash? My head. And then Twilight just repeats Rainbow Dash's name as she says, get away from us. What are you? I am infinity. Look upon me and understand. Applejack, run! Ellipses. Rainbow Dash has gone missing. If you have any clues as to her whereabouts, please notify Princess Twilight Sparkle immediately. Applejack has also gone missing. And again, if you have any clues as to her whereabouts, notify Twilight. I feel nothing. Applejack, I understand there is no help coming. I love how so far this AU has mainly been biblically accurate ponies. It's fun. The next set of slides explains the concepts of the Veil AU, and also has a big smiley face on it, which makes me happy. First off, we get some power scaling. The first level of power are mortals. Earth ponies are at the lowest and unicorns at the highest of this level. The second level are creatures who have enough magic to sustain their lifespans indefinitely. Alicorns, the queens of Hippocampi, Queen Chrysalis, and other magic creatures, T-Rex included, which is an interesting concept. Like, are they like ageless, deathless creatures that just kind of have been roaming the earth for centuries? The third is half concepts who have received the understanding from a budding concept, or do not accept the truth and fight against it, too attached to their mortal lives. Then there are budding concepts, which I assume are like Twilight, who is kind of just turned. Newly realized concepts who do not yet have the control to keep their mortal form intact, and have to release the power in secret, storing it into the universe for later, like Twilight going into the woods and taking off her veil. And then we have main concepts, like Luna and Celestia. Concepts have learned how to keep their mortal forms intact, while still retaining most of their power, or magic in this version of the recreation. They could do almost anything at this point, and reside in positions of power due to their magic. Then we see this terrifying, glitched out image of a full concept. A flurry of feathers and staring, unblinking eyes, peering out of a darkness that can only be described as a void. Don't look at them. Then we get some fun facts about concepts. Most concepts will compete or play the game. The game is won by the concept who has done the most in their mortal life before the realization. Most concepts' mortal form will resemble their true nature, like Luna's dark coat or Celestia's shimmering energy. Only concepts can kill other concepts. It is then up to the murderer to find a replacement concept for the one they kill. Wait, hold on. Only concepts can kill others. So does that mean, and then they need to find a replacement, so does that mean that Celestia killed someone and that's why she brought Twilight into the fold? Holy shit, this is crazy. But also, question, and I don't know if it'll answer itself later, but they play the game and it's won by the concept who did the most in their mortal life before the realization. But are they aware of the game? Like, the realization is Twilight turning, right? Like, becoming a half concept or a budding concept, or a budding concept, not a half concept. Those are two different things, my bad. When a budding concept wakes up, their mortal lives are like short dreams to them. That is why they might seem cold and distant to their mortal friends. But I'm confused, like, how would they know how would they play the game if upon waking up the game is already over, is my question. And maybe it'll be answered as we continue. The next set of slides explains the world building of the Veil in a way mortal minds can comprehend. What are concepts? Concepts are omnipotent beings that represent or become the physical version of their concept. For instance, Luna is the physical embodiment of oblivion, and let me just stop to say Luna's design is my favorite that I've seen so far. It's really, really, really cool. I mean, Rainbow Dash having the wings in front of her eyes was freaking fantastic as well, but I don't know. There's something about the, like, withered, dreary appearance and the, like, draconic wings that we've got going on here. I love it. She is everything that isn't. The shadows, depth, void, abyss, true darkness, the space between atoms. Everything that is devoid of matter. Additionally, once a concept is claimed, it can never be reclaimed unless the concept is killed by another, which is highly unlikely, but the chance is still there. Let it be known that the universe can run without a concept to govern its rules. For instance, gravity isn't currently claimed, but it still functions and exists. Okay, so that kind of leads me to understand that these concepts, now that word is starting to lose all meaning as I say it over and over again, but the way that it embodies within them is they, like, control that aspect of reality, which is super overpowered in my opinion, and definitely can make for some crazy horror, like Lovecraftian style horror. I love it. Let's continue. The concepts are beings that reside in a dimension beyond time and space. Their dimension is called the Ascended Plane. Some planets worship them as gods, others appoint them as kings, and still others call them devils. All of these are stupid idiots and not correct. Concepts are morally ambiguous and operate by virtue of emotions mortals will never understand, except for Rainbow Dash, who I guess is a half concept, but still. Although some concepts prefer to stay out of mortal affairs, most prefer to insert themselves in mortal worlds and live hundreds of different lives to enrich their souls. And remember earlier, Celestia said looking into my eyes is peering through the window to the soul. Some religious creatures consider them guardians of the world to protect them from chaos. Others consider them guiding spirits or heavenly beings. In truth, concepts work towards their own agendas, the recreation, or the apocalypse. And there we have it. That's right. You see, once all the concept slots have been filled, the concepts will recreate the universe in their image again. Yes, they have done this before, and they will do it again. Through selective amnesia, they will be reborn or replaced, or replace a being in the mortal world, and through trial and error work their way to their former glory once more. This process has been repeated many times. For instance, Twilight has just been reinstated as the concept of infinity after growing growing up and maturing as a normal oblivious pony. And now I bet you're wondering, Zeph, when is the next recreation going to happen? Well, dear viewer, usually the recreation repeats itself every Googleplex or so, but not this time. There are only 2 more concept slots left unfilled. Anyways, thanks for reading all that. I will make another post on the hierarchy of concepts and how to become one. Thank you so much for your support. You guys are the best. No, you are the best. Your account is awesome, and this is really fun. Veil AU Part 3.5, which is mainly a lore drop, which I'm not complaining about. I'm enjoying the story a lot. Also, really quickly, sorry if my voice sounds weird. I have been sick for more than a week now. It sucks. I'm feeling mostly better, but my voice is still shot. So, fantastic times are being had by all. Damn, my head. Oh, you're awake. What? We are in the dungeons of Twilight's castle. Rainbow Dash, what? What happened? I was loyal to the wrong pony. I can feel the angst dripping out of this image. It's gonna make me cry. And now I am like them. I don't understand. And you won't, not like I do. I can feel the thrum of Celestia's primordial heartbeat beneath me. The wind whispers my name like it's sacred. Rainbow, and I cannot feel anymore. I am beyond that. I've seen the edge of the universe, Applejack. I see the futility of mortal life. I hear the song. I hear the song that... Then her musings are cut off by Applejack again repeating, Rainbow Dash. She looks down at her hooves. You're not my Rainbow Dash. No, and frankly, I don't give a damn about you, Applejack. A lot of people in the comments under this video were referencing the Magnus Archives, which I believe is a podcast. People have recommended it to me multiple times. I'm just not a big podcast guy. I don't listen to audible versions of stuff. I listen to a ton of music and I don't really, but anyways, people have been recommending that I listen to it for years now. Maybe I should at some point, because this is really good. I just don't know if I will have the time to sit down and listen to it. We'll see, I guess. But if I do, maybe I can make a video about it, so let me know. Also, when she looked down at her hooves, I guess that was supposed to be her bleeding. I couldn't totally tell, and then in the comments it looks like that is what was happening. Next, we have part 3. The next set of slides is the continuation of part 3, and also a redesign of Luna. Now I understand what the redesigning is. It means redesigning the pony as a concept or as another being. It does not mean that there was a different version of this series that got redesigned, which is what I initially thought was maybe the creator had made a few posts for the series and then restarted. I don't know why I thought that, but I was wrong. So let's continue. Anyways, Princess Luna, the younger sister of Celestia, formerly Nightmare Moon, associated with the moon, although her power stems from the abyss, likes quiet time, is infinity years old, horn made of true darkness, skin wings, singular pair of wings, excellent swimmer, great agility, a neurotoxin, expels true dark. I like the stinger at the end of her tail. The concept of oblivion. Not gonna lie, she probably chills at the bottom of the ocean to escape other ponies. And here's what she looks like with wings. Rainbow Dash continues from what she had said previously about not caring about Applejack. I will offer you an ultimatum. I will free you. Applejack looks absolutely traumatized. What? I remember what it was like to be me, her, Rainbow Dash. She held loyalty in high regard, so I will help you escape as a last parting gift. Grab your family and head for the Everfree Forest. Something blocks magic there. And just a word of advice. Don't try to warn anyone. The princesses won't like it. Apple Bloom! Big Mac! Granny Smith! Anyone? Hey now, that was a missed opportunity to say any pony. I don't know why we put anyone in the MLP AU. You gotta be real specific with your word choice. Anyways. Then Rarity pops out from behind the house. Darling, you look horrible. What happened? And there's blood over the welcome mat. She stares in terror. Is that blood? Rarity asks. Also, where have you been? We need to tell Twilight. She opens the door and takes a step back. Rarity, we are leaving. Right now. What? The princesses are monsters. We need to flee to Everfree. Monsters? You think we are monsters, Applejack? Oh no. They got to her already, didn't they? Fuck. Rarity? Nightmare Moon? Oblivion embrace you. Oblivion embrace you. Ooh, this is getting really good. I really like this. This is really, really good. let's continue. This is part 4 into the Crystal Empire. Princess Celestia, an absolute ray of sunshine, literally gives only child vibes, chooses a colorful coat to appeal to her subjects. There are extruding wing bones, a very sharp horn, double ears, flame-like hair, skin ray markings, toxic spurs on her hooves, and closed eyes along her wings. Likes to be admired, life is like a game, loves Twilight like a daughter. She is the concept of energy. One thing that's interesting is while the concepts have insane power and work to their own agendas, none of them have felt like explicitly evil just yet, which I think is interesting for an Infection AU series. It's different. So now we head to the Crystal Empire with Princess Cadance and Shining Armor. Cadance, I got a letter from Twilight. Oh, they know so little. What's wrong? She's gone. Never mind, they don't know so little. Apparently, she's somehow already aware. Cadance is in tears. What? Shining Armor asks incredulously. That's her coronation letter. She's like them now, Shining. She took the veil. How do you know? I felt it. Shining, we don't have a lot of time. And Flurry, what if they take her too? Cadance, I'll talk to her when they arrive. You don't have to face them. But I'm the queen. And the king can make his own sandwich. VeggieTales, can you tell that I was homeschooled growing up? But I'm the queen, it's my duty. And I'm her brother, let me do this for you. Plus, it'll put my mind at ease if you stay with Flurry. I might be the chief of guards, but you're the better fighter. We're in this together, okay? You don't have to do this alone anymore. I really like the static background in this section. Actually, really quickly, I love the art of the ponies in general, but also there's really interesting, I'm not entirely sure how it's made art in the backgrounds, like of the different backgrounds. Like I can't tell if those were pictures, like stock pictures, or just pictures from the internet that were like edited or manipulated in some sort of software, or if those are also all like drawn, you know? I have no idea. They look like a very different art style if they are drawn from the main characters. But it's super cool, and I like it. It makes it more immersive. I also really like the static and the like glitching effects, and all of that stuff is very cool to me. Okay, thank you. Of course, anything for you. I love you, Shining Armor. I love you too. Sometimes I sit back and I'm like, I am sitting alone in a room narrating a fiction of two horses being in love from My Little Pony. And I think that's beautiful, really. Now, one question that I had at this point was, if Cadance is an alicorn, why is she not a concept? Because earlier we talked about how it seemed like the alicorns became concepts, but that is not how it works. In the comments under this video, Zephyr responds to someone saying, no one can choose to become a concept. Concepts are born into mortal bodies every recreation and then have to realize their power. If you're not a concept, you're not a concept. I had to pause for a second to grab water. Make sure you stay hydrated, my friends. It's important. And again, I apologize for my voice. I can feel it, you know? So thanks for watching regardless. I appreciate you. Cheers. Happy New Year again. The following day. Ah, Shining Armor. It is good to see you. You as well, Princess Celestia. Twilight. Although, I must ask, is Queen Cadance here? It is her duty to receive us. Oh, they look so cool with the veils in this. Oh, hell yeah, okay. Princess Cadance is otherwise occupied this morning, so I will receive you. Ah, I see. Well then, I also wish to speak with my sister, alone. So get the fuck out, Celestia. What are you still doing here? Ellipses. I don't know why, but this stance that this face and this stance that he's got going on, and I feel like she's staring at him like, what did you just say to me, you little twerp? You know? I see. I'll leave you to it then. That was rather rude, Shining. Are you one of them now? Excuse me? Don't play dumb with me, Twy. I'm married to a royal. Of course I know about the veil. Are you one of them? One of the veiled? I see you're wearing a veil. What does that tell you? 1 + 1 = 2. Don't go past the ice barrier. Do you even know what they do, Twilight? What they plan to do? Twilight, that is not my name. Excuse me? My name is Infinity. I am the ever-growing universe. I am what surrounds Earth. I am infinity. I saw the beginning and the end. I see it unfold. Please do not think me cruel, brother. Had you disrespected Celestia like that, your head would be removed. Luna, your spine! Slowly, I am merciful. The only reason I do not force you to look at me is because I will not rob a child her father. That said, I will ask Luna to send you a distraction from all this. I'm sure you need it. Anyways, it's been good seeing you. Goodbye. Sir, we just received news that Sombra has been spotted near the barrier. Sir, are you all right? Damn you to Tartarus, Twilight. Oh, Jesus. Really quickly, no hate. But someone commented under this video, like, quoting the damn you to Tartarus line and saying, please tell me that this is related to Greek mythology. And I do understand why someone would think that, but also Tartarus is a literal location in My Little Pony. It was just, I don't know. It was just funny to me. It was like, I mainly just thought it was silly. Princess Celestia told me this would happen. They don't understand, and they never will. It does hurt a bit, though. That's interesting that it still hurts her. You would think that as the concept of infinity, she would be like beyond such mortal concerns. Seemingly no, though. I wonder if they could be stirred to alter the course of history or destiny or whatever, to change the timeline through some sort of stirring of emotion. Except, of course, for Rainbow Dash. Do you want to go talk to them? I know you loved them before. Did talking to Star Swirl help when he realized what you were? Ellipses. I didn't think so. Part 5 is the Everfree Forest, and we get to see Fluttershy. Finally, I've been waiting. Fluttershy holds on tightest to her mortal life, resides within the Everfree Forest, will either fly or fall with Rainbow Dash. Rabbit ears, Kieran like horn, plants grow from hair, uses paws like hands, protective spine scales, half-dragon wings. Rainbow Dash and Applejack teammate, was chosen as a replacement by Celestia. The concept of gravity. Oh, the concept of gravity earlier was not taken, and now it is. Interesting. We open in the middle of a conversation. Left her there. It would have been a mercy. I won't do. Ah, she's awake. Applejack, for your sake, we have to stop meeting like this. I don't find you funny. Well, at least I'm not called Applejack. Man, this Turn's naming system is weird. You used to have better names. This Turn? Better names? Ellipses. I'm not going to say I don't understand again. Yeah, because explaining this secrets of the universe... Listen, I'm tired of your flippant manner. I love that. That's hilarious. Listen here. I'm tired of your flippant manner. If you have nothing useful to say, shut up. I'd rather die than have to deal with your snark again. Well then, I have good news. You're well on your way to Tartarus anyway. Luna got your leg. What? Oh shit, that's horrible. There's like exposed bone. So there's one thing that this series does is it tries not to overshow gore, and it kind of puts it into black and white. But this is definitely supposed to be like her hoof is all bloody, and there's exposed bone all the way up to the flank, which pretty terrible, pretty awful. Probably hurts. I am surprised that Applejack's just sitting there holding a normal conversation. I guess the pain might be why she's like, shut up if you have nothing important to say. Did your mother ever teach you how to talk to people? No, Applejack, don't look there. Hey, look at me. You're going to be all right. Fluttershy? Yeah, hey, it's all right. Your leg is going to be fine if I can help it. Is there anything I can do in the meantime? You know what? Yeah, I want answers. Real answers. I want to understand. So help me, or so help me. Yes, you do deserve that much at least. And I'd like to give you a choice in the matter. We concepts compete in an eternal game. During our periods of mortal life, we try to do as much as possible to earn points to win the game. Sometimes there are teams, too, like Celestia, Luna, and Twilight. We do this to stay sane. Eternal minds decay without purpose, but also because whoever scores the lowest points gets killed and replaced. There is no place for weaklings in our ranks. Usually near the start of another recreation, a fight ensues. We are there now, Applejack. We need you to join us, Applejack. You are one of us. You're crazy! Why would I ever join you? Luna just murdered my entire family and you think I'm on your side? Oh, I didn't realize that the implication with the blood on the doorstep and the bodies inside was that Luna killed all of Applejack's family. That's horrible. Well, I'm not on their side either. Neither is Fluttershy. I'm in so much disarray right now. Thing is, we always team up, Applejack, and I need your help. Aw, they always team up. Of course they do. Hell yeah. I've won a lot of games, killed a lot of concepts, and earned my eyes. But this time Twilight messed it up. Or me. I'm not fully awake. I don't know I'll ever be. I don't want to die. So help. If you won't do it for me, do it for your family. Let's kill them together. I'll help you, you help me, and together we can end this, and maybe a little more. First, I need to know, if I accept this power, is there any way to bring my family back? No, there is not. Not even us concepts know what lies beyond death. I'll do it, but not for you, for my family, exactly like you just said 3 seconds ago. Then Applejack, look into my eyes. And now we get Applejack's redesign, which is one of the coolest ones in the whole series. Like, it's so awesome looking. Here we go. Applejack, ultimate powerhouse player, manipulates pure atoms to create infinite metal. The hardest hitter, can see everything. Antlers cannot shatter. Overgrown eyes meant in defiance. Barely contained power core, uses all legs for stability and offense in combat. Hooves made of infernal metal. Cutie mark and leg muscle covered after being healed by her magic. Considers a tail wasteful and distracting. So she just got rid of it. She's the concept of matter, and honestly, the absolute coolest design in this entire series so far. I love this so much, like the antlers and stuff. It's so cool. Applejack is the concept of matter, and so she can make things from pure atoms. All my other designs have golden hooves made of true gold. That is second only to infernal metal, and only accessible by concepts. Only Applejack can make infernal metal. Side note, Luna's hooves are made of pure dark, not infernal metal. And then we cut to Rarity. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only one left. Pinky has been distant, and Twilight, she's a princess. Whatever that means these days. Gosh, I wonder if Spike is okay. Someone knocks at the door. Who could that be? Oh, Spike, I was literally just thinking about you. Rarity, I need to talk to you. Of course, sweetie, come out of the rain. What can I do for you? Did Twilight need another dress for a gala again? Since that seems to happen every other week. Don't take this the wrong way, but have you noticed Twilight acting a bit off? I have noticed her acting a bit off, but she is a princess, Spike. Maybe she's just busy. I don't feel safe with her. That is a raw line. Suddenly the door knocks and Spike literally like jumps out of his spine. Don't tell her that I'm here. Oh wow, yeah. That's crazy. I like the look of the rain in the background behind her. Ah, Twilight, what a surprise. I've been good. Okay, so something that I love about this slide is that she, like, you'll see what I mean, but she says, hi, and then she responds as though Twilight asked a question and, like, asked her about herself, and she didn't, so it's just very, like, imagine someone comes to your door. Look, let me read it. Ah, Twilight, what a surprise. I've been good. I'm working on some new dresser for the summer gala, and then she gets cut off. But imagine someone knocks at your door, you open the door, and you're like, hello. Yes, I agree. That's a great idea. I don't know. It's just funny. And then Twilight just absolutely doesn't care, which makes sense because concept, but that's nice. Anyway, have you seen Spike? Spike? No, it's late, Twilight. Shouldn't he be in bed right now? I haven't seen him. Ah, well, you know teenagers, so wild and stupid, always taking risks. Ha ha, yeah, teenagers. I hope he's safe, though. Let me know when you find him. Twilight just stands there staring. Well, not staring, but... You can't lie to me, Rarity. Excuse me? You can't lie to me, Rarity. I see everything. Do you understand, Rarity? No. What's happened to you? You'll see. Twilight responds, you'll see, and her horn starts to glow, seeming to begin to remove the bandages from over her eyes. What the hell? Suddenly, out of nowhere, a dozen sharp metal horns pierce into Twilight. Applejack has finally joined. I wondered when you would join the fight, Applejack. Apparently Twilight is completely unfazed by this. Sorry, Infinity, but today you die. Not today. Goodbye. Get back! She's so unnecessarily dramatic. And for what? Can you track her? Yes. Then let's go. One other thing that's really funny in the comments is the creator keeps engaging with people having theories with like, yeah, maybe, you know, like that's an interesting theory. Huh, I don't know. Guess we'll find out, as though they're not the creator. Next we have Pinky's redesign. I've been wondering when she would show up. Now she has. Pinkie Pie, extremely untrustworthy. The wild card, rogue. Pinky mostly targets the senses of her victim and plays with their perception of reality. Increased senses, super agile, she has fangs, prefers non-confrontational combat. There are rumors that her eyesight is so good that she has foresight, mist-like mane, can generate hallucinogenic gas, with paralytic toxins. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. If not, oh well. Prefers not to pick a side, but plays both when the opportunity arises. And this is my second favorite character design. In this one, Applejack and Pinkie Pie, freaking awesome. Awesome characters. I love that Pinkie's like this chaotic, just there to have fun playing both sides thing that can manipulate people's senses. That's fantastic. She went to Canterlot, didn't even hide her trail. They are confident. What? Oh, Spike, what did you do to Rarity? She doesn't have eyes. Sucked the life right out of her, huh? Disgusting. Sadistic. Holy shit, Rarity got completely destroyed. Wow. If Fluttershy were here, she would try to save. Oh, damn, she's still alive. What a trooper. Oh my god. The corpse is terrifying. Save her. You can save her. Please help. There is nothing in this world left for her, Spike. Death is a mercy. What are you talking about? You're the element? Silence. Well, there are worse ways to go. At least it was quick. Jesus Christ, they completely obliterated Rarity and Spike. Wow. I disagree. Betrayal isn't a great way to go. I was wondering when you'd show. Right, who is saying that? I'm never late to parties, Applejack. Don't you know me? I know you aren't a team player, Perceiver. I know you only appear to further the game in your favor. So stop playing your games, Perceiver. Tell me what you saw. Watch your back, Matter. Lies are prevalent in this game. Watch your mouth, Perceiver. I do not surround myself with betrayers and cowards. Whatever you say, Applejack. Now I must be on my way. I'm sure Celestia would love to hear about your team's whereabouts. Oh, and Velocity? I'll see you later. Well, that was lovely. Anyway, hear me well, Velocity. Should you make any move against me, anything I deem less than loyal, I will end you. I would before betraying you. Good, because I trust you for all eternity. Oh my god, the doomed Yuri, guys. The voices. The worms in my brain. For all eternity. The two of us. God damn it! Part 8. The Traitor. And so, all is accounted for, Twilight. Pinkie concurred. They are walking right into the trap. Good. Now we must only wait for one more piece to fall into place. Are you sure she will bend to your will, Energy? And what of Matter? She bears power that rivals yours, Energy. Your failure in her elimination is disappointing, so do not question me when you cannot complete a simple task. You would dare threaten me? Without me, you cannot defeat the others. You need me. I only need your power, Oblivion, not your wings or your legs, not your... And it looks like she's stabbing her with the talons at the end of her hooves, and blood is pouring down Luna's face. She comes, Energy. Saved by the bell. Aren't you lucky? Enter, traitor. Is he alright? You promised you wouldn't hurt him. Calm down. I keep my promises. Now deliver your part. Twilight was successful. Rainbow Dash is crippled. Oh my god. What? Where's Discord? He should be in the story too. I understand that he cannot be in every story, but imagine if he could be. Well, Twilight, you make me proud. Where is he? Where he's always been. Oh my god, literally as I say it! Let's fucking go. This is awesome. This is fantastic. I'm very happy now. Where is he like in stone, or is he like, what is this encasement that he's in? Is he in a fish tank? Part 9. This takes place at the same time as the previous part. I need to tell you something. Go on. God, their designs are so cool. We are going to lose. No. Oh my god. I know. They can't lose. I need Apple Dash to win. You don't understand. What? I am not disillusioned. You never reveal your eyes. You don't fly. Neither do you even spread your wings. You are motionless, stagnant, still. But I can still feel your aura. Your aura farming right now. Stop farming aura and start farming experience, you weak fool. I'm joking. Sorry. Why are you so unlike you? And it looks like she starts crying, but I thought she wasn't able to feel emotion, so that doesn't totally make sense, but I can't see very well. Twilight burned my irises away. I can't see. Oh, this is awful. I can't fight. We're going to lose. We're going to die if we lose. If we lose, we lose together. I'm rooting for them. I'm rooting for them. And then they kind of have a little hug thing, whatever this is here. Is this like a kiss, a nuzzle, whatever you want to call it? I've got you. Announcement. As we head into the endgame and final few chapters of the series, I've decided to throw a little pinball for you guys and give you the opportunity to decide what happens next. And how does that happen? Well, you can vote. Comment down below which team you would like to win, and I will count up the votes and proceed according to your decision. I kindly ask you only cast a vote once, although you guys can comment to your heart's desires. Team Celestia contains Celestia, Luna, Twilight, and Fluttershy, plus Discord, it looks like. And then Team Apple Dash contains Applejack, Rainbow Dash, and then originally had Rarity. And this was quite a while ago. A lot of people voted for Team Celestia, at least when I look at the comments immediately, but I have no idea who actually ended up winning. We're going to find out by continuing with the story. Part 10, Calamity. I believe that it got discontinued. There are people who are saying that it was discontinued, and I think it's possible that the creator has said that this is the end, but I have no idea. For now, though, this is all that we have. I'm excited to read it with you. Let's do it. I don't understand it, Sunburst. Twilight isn't like that. Something happened. I believe you. But don't you think it's just responsibility? She has a lot going on. With her friends going missing? Maybe I should look into spells on possession. There's nothing near powerful enough to defeat Twilight. Sweet Celestia. The sun. And it seems like the sun is, doing something it shouldn't. 8 minutes earlier, halfway between Canterlot and Ponyville. Finally crawled into the light, coward, and brought your halfling along. How camaraderous. It's 3-on-3, Celestia. It's a fair fight. Is it a fair fight? Fluttershy reveals herself as a traitor and flies towards Applejack, teeth bared, claws outstretched, eyes wide. Rainbow Dash can't totally see what's happening, but it seems that Fluttershy is severely injured or possibly even killed Applejack. I'll kill you, traitor! Rainbow Dash seems to attempt to kill Fluttershy, but immediately gets pinned down by Twilight. Know your place, halfling. Weaklings like you are only made to be eliminated. Twilight forces Rainbow Dash to watch as Celestia annihilates Applejack's main eye in the center of the antlers. Luna says, gullible as always, how the mighty have fallen. And yet, things are not always as they seem. Suddenly, how very unsightly. Fear does not suit your face energy. Reception, how unexpected. A performance has been demanded and I have delivered. I don't suppose we can reach mutual agreement. Ellipses. It seems as though Pinkie Pie made a deal with Applejack and replaced her, effectively fooling everyone. Pinkie Pie then tears Fluttershy to shreds and evens the playing field. Applejack then launches a sneak attack. For my family. What? Oblivion. Summoning a mountain, Applejack flattens Luna, and Celestia just barely manages to escape. Oblivion, Celestia, how? An eye for an eye for power. For the first time in this game, I am awake. Infinity, get up, fight! Weaklings have no place in the game, energy. Did you not know? Oh Jesus, Twilight's terrifying. Enough. I am done playing games. She is unveiled and rises up, the sun shining behind her, and we see the reflection of an eye before the series, unfortunately, concludes. The art in that final battle sequence, though, top-notch, peak, amazing. I loved it. That was really fun. All right, so I really enjoyed that. That was really cool. My voice is so shot right now, though, so I think I'm going to call it here for now. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you had a good time, and I will see you in the next video. Before I go, really quickly, I'd like to thank all of the cool patrons: Rudoodle, Nervous, Birch, Cupid, Capulet, Delphi, Joe, Juno, Bug, Linty, Paperclip, Danny, Gun, Geek, Darko, Kyojin, Opossum, AJ, Dark Beast, Bile, Coyote, Cuba, Batnoise, Phoenix, Bees, Lori, Amelia, Panflute, Thomas, Justin, Lou, Tom, Dave, Elkie, Stardrop, Nude, Joseph, Mr. Fox, George, Boris, Joe, Alex, and Kim.